How many people are inside this property?
I cannot confirm or deny, but definitely more than one.
On Wednesday, nearly a dozen Montgomery County Sheriff's deputies, an army of laborers, and a vacant property security company cleared a $2.3 million Bethesda mansion occupied by squatters since summer.
So we will put everything out then if you're saying nothing was volunteer. Okay. A back door or the deck? I guess that's where they added that in because it's broke. Like that door is completely broke. The screen door is cut, so I assume that's how they originally got in this home.
So we're here at the house. The bank said we're not allowed inside, but what we do see is tons of stuff. Everything from a couch to a piano, even a Pac-Man machine.
Item by item, workers carried out hundreds of pieces of furniture and trash left inside the now vacant house that was occupied by Tamika Good and Corey Pollard for more than 9 months. Hours before, on Tuesday night, just before 9:30, Montgomery County Sheriff's deputies moved in to arrest Good once again after previously being convicted and out on appeal for burglary and trespassing charges. Good arrived at Montgomery County Detention Processing Center just before midnight. Meanwhile, moving trucks came and went throughout the evening. By 4 a.m., the last vehicle left, and neighbors say a juvenile was placed in a car. We spoke to neighbor George Folsom on what's next after a more than 9-month battle that brought the community together.
I think for the neighborhood, as well as other neighborhoods in Montgomery County, the county council needs to do a very stringent review of their codes and laws regarding situations like this in which home invaders squat homes. And it's only fair to taxpayers.
Unfortunately, there are loopholes in the system that people do take advantage of. But loopholes are loopholes. So, I mean, she did follow what she was, the order of events that she needed to follow in order to take residency within that household.
Good's attorney, Alex Webster, was pressed less than 24 hours about squatting laws before his client's eviction.
Do you think the laws need to change?
I don't think they need to change, but yes, it's definitely an issue that probably needs to be looked at a little bit more.
Madam Speaker.
We took questions to House Speaker Jocelyn Pena-Melnick on some of those possible changes on Tuesday. A woman, and this is also for the majority leader as well, considering he represents Montgomery County, a woman in Bethesda has remained in a $2.3 million house since July. Her attorney told me yesterday that she has squatter rights. Will your house take up initiative to close the loophole on squatter rights this year?
We have had a number of bills coming before us in the Judiciary Committee this year that are exactly on the question of squatter rights and how you define a squatter. So I don't want to prejudge the outcome of those bills, but there has obviously been a lot of building interest to start regulating that topic.
So we have just 4 minutes, so I'm going to call on 3 people. I will tell you that we are on it. It is a very important issue. You are next.
For 19-year-old neighbor Ian Chin, who filed charges against Good and Pollard after police said that they had squatter rights, the legal battle continues.
What's next for you in your fight against squatting?
Well, the squatting is ending today, but the road of holding each and every individual accountable for their actions is only just beginning. It starts, of course, with Tamika Good and Corey Pollard, and it will end at the state capitol in Annapolis, where I will ask the legislature and Governor Moore to change the laws so this can never happen to another community again.
While the multi-million-dollar home is now secure, we will continue to follow closely Chin's journey and whether lawmakers address squatting. In Bethesda, I'm Gary Collins with Spotlight on Maryland.
Fox 45 News has learned Tamika Good remains in jail tonight. She'll have a bail hearing tomorrow. Now, we did reach out to her attorney for a statement. He tells us, quote, Moronic law has not yet been provided information on the nature of the arrest in regards to these specific charges against her, so they cannot comment at this time without having that information, end quote. If you have a tip for our Spotlight on Maryland team, call them at the number on your screen, 410-467-4670. I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.